Hey guys, it's Christy. As I promised, I'm here with the review for Hana Kimi the Japanese remake. If you don't know the story, the Hana Kimi story, just basic Hana Kimi story, it is about this girl named Ashia. She moves to Japan to attend an all-boys school, where her favorite high jumper, Sano Izumi, has stopped high jumping, and she's going to go get him to keep high jumping. We are going to get right into the story, and as we're progressing with the story, I'll talk a little bit about the characters. We're going to start off with Ashia. She goes to the school, Osaka High. She goes there too because that's where Sano's going. Sano Izumi. He's a student there. He's in the track and field department there in the sports dormitory, and she goes there because she hears that he's not high jumping anymore. He had an accident a while ago and he hurt his leg, and she's going to go convince him to high jump. She thinks that he's hurt and that's why he's on high jumping, so she's going to go and help him to high jump again. When she gets there, she meets a whole barrage of characters. Nakatsu is one of the other main characters. It's the three main characters: Ashia, Sano, and Nakatsu. Nakatsu is the soccer player. He's kind of hyper and kind of always on the move. He starts developing feelings for Ashia before he finds out that she's a girl, and it kind of makes him question his sexuality. And it makes for a very funny situation. Sano knows that she's a girl, so he knows that Nakatsu likes her, and he kind of tries to keep her secret a secret for as long as possible. The other characters in dorm 2 are Noe, Nakao, who is openly gay and he is in love with Namba Senpai, the dorm head for dorm 2, and Kawashima. Kawashima sees spirits, and so he's always like this, and he's got his little poses where he sees the spirits. I really like that in this one these characters are more active. They're not so much fillers anymore. That was one of my big problems in Hana Kimi the Taiwanese version, is that the other characters, instead of being a part of the story, are just kind of there. In this one, they give them their own stories again. It's really good. The other character is Kakarasuka. He is less impactful in this one. Like the very first one, when you first see him, like when you first meet Takarazuka, you kind of just really don't like him. At least my reaction was really the same as Ashia's. You know, you're a jerk, get away. Yeah, that's pretty much. They kind of toned him down for this one, and I'm guessing that the reason that they toned him down is because since people have already seen the original, they know that he's not really a bad guy, that he's just kind of pushing Sano. The story is a little bit different. Originally, she goes to this school to help Sano start high jumping again. When she gets there, they get a notification that the school is broke, and so in 2 weeks they will be closing the school. So her deadline is 2 weeks. She has to get him to start high jumping in 2 weeks. After that, her goal kind of becomes to keep the school open so that Sano can high jump from that school, from that department. After that, her goal is kind of to just keep the school open for the other students. She kind of makes friends with the other students, and she wants the school to stay open because of that. For them. I don't know if he's a teacher or what he is, or like the assistant principal. He kind of keeps telling the students, you know, maybe we can convince the principal to keep the school open if we, you know, win, and if we put our hearts and souls into the school, you know, maybe we can start doing that. And the school is like in desperate need of repairs. Her very first day, she walks through the floor, like she falls through the floor trying to get to class. And she kind of gets the students motivated to clean and to repair and to patch up the school. It's the only real thing that I didn't like, that the school is broke. I'm guessing that they, I guess, assumed that people who would be watching this Hana Kimi watched the original and would assume that the school has lost a little bit of notoriety since the first Hana Kimi. There's no real proof that that's the case, but it kind of feels that way. In the first one, when she first lays eyes on Osaka High, it's like, you know, a grand school, it's beautiful. In this one, when she first lays eyes on Osaka High, it's like crumbling and falling apart. Let's get into the characters. Ashia, she's really good. I really liked her. I really like the girl who plays her, the actress who plays her. I think they're wearing the same wig. I think. Because the hair looks like amazingly the same. They have the same uniforms. So there's that. She's really good. She plays her character very well. She's less whiny in this one. She does have every now and then her little, you know, whiny moments, but she's a lot less whiny in this one, and she's a lot more, let's get this thing started, keep the school open. She's a lot more focused on what she has to do in this one than she is in the other one. In the other one, she kind of whines a little bit, and it kind of gets on my nerves. In this one, she doesn't really whine all that much. She, like I said, she does have her moments, but they're not that big. Sano is good. The guy who plays Sano is really, he's a good, I think, like I've said before, I have a thing for Vishen. I think he's hot. This guy's cute. I don't think he's as cute as Vishen, but he's cute. He's not as surly as Sano is, and it kind of happens fairly early in the show, where he sees Ashia's motivation, and he sees how her motivation to keep the school open is spreading through the rest of the student body. At first, when everybody gets the news that the school's closing, everybody's like, oh my god, the school's closing, oh my god. When she gets there, she kind of starts, like, when she decides that she wants to keep the school open, she, you know, kind of motivates, like, come on guys, you know, we have to win. Like, come on guys, there's a track meet, we all have to pitch in, we all have to do good, we all have to win. You know, come on guys, there's a soccer tournament, we all have to, you know, help Nakatsu so we can win. And it kind of motivates everybody. The Nakatsu character, he's got a lot more drive in this one. In the other one, he's a lot more outgoing. He's a little bit crazier. He's got a lot. His inner monologues are great. Again, he doesn't have that many in this one for the new guy. But he's a lot more motivated. He's a lot more driven. In the other one, he wants to be a soccer player, but they don't really show it. In this one, his mom wants him to go back home, to just kind of forget about Osaka and just go back home. And he's got other schools looking at him because of his soccer ability, but he wants to stay there at Osaka, and it's the only way he's going to be a famous soccer player is to graduate from Osaka. So he's staying, and him and Ashia and everybody, they kind of come up with these ideas to get his mom to let him stay. There's enough of the old show in this one to remind you of it. Namba Senpai's story is there, his backstory. Nagao's backstory is there. These moments happen between Nagatsu and Gayashima that are really beautiful. Like, their friendship really strengthens throughout the show. However, there are enough differences between two to make you realize that you're not watching the same show. They're good differences, though. Very good differences. Like I said, the only thing that I do not like is that the school is destitute. However, they kept a lot more of the manga in this one. She goes through a lot more in this one. She faces new challenges in this one. It's really good, and I will most definitely watch it again. After this show, I'm going to do You Are Beautiful. After You Are Beautiful, however, I'm up for suggestions. If you have any suggestions you want to let me know, comment down below. I don't know of any other shows really. Kind of like what I do is I pick an actor or an actress and I just watch what they do. It helps me keep a familiar face. It helps me keep a familiar face so that I can, at least I know somebody. So, I don't know, maybe another Agurishin drama, if nobody suggests anything, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe another drama from one of the other actors from one of the actors from You Are Beautiful. Who knows? So yeah, guys, drop me a line if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you have any suggestions for me, I'm open for suggestions because I think this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th drama. Just drama. It is like my 1, 2, 3, 4th Japanese drama. 4th Japanese drama. I've seen 2 K-dramas. I actually really like them both. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions for me, anything that's similar or anything that's not similar. Let me know, okay? Peace out.